This was complete. I knocked it over.
Alright, let's try this again. So, what are we talking about today? Well, we're talking about the inn / tavern / barracks / apartment complex. Kind of works as just about anything you want it to be, main building for your campaign. Alright, we're going to run through, and I'm going to talk about the all the different layers of this, what's available, what you can use them for, what options you have. While I'm doing that, John has so graciously knocked the whole tavern over on his side, so he is going to go through, start at the bottom layer and kind of work us through how we put this together so that we can use it for gaming at the table, because this isn't going to work. Alright, so let's get started. So she gets it all set up.
Oh, good start.
Are you good? Alright. Alright, so let me show you first the first floor.
Now look at how nicely that worked.
Alright.
When I tried to do that, the whole thing...
That's why we're putting pins in and putting it all together, because now I can hold the whole thing here with just my two hands.
I really tried my hardest to prevent it from toppling over, but...
It's kind of set up like a Jenga. There's nothing you can do. Yeah, it's alright. Alright, so I've already got some of the stuff laid out in here, which they probably can't see, but we'll show the top down of this stuff later. So, let me move our walls off of this one. One by one. Because this one, I think, yeah, that corner through the fireplace is a little bit long. So this is how I have this example in set up to play. We'll be playing with the 1/3 wall setup. So the walls of these will be actually attached to the floors above them. That's the way we're going to be using it as a setup. So take our door out. So these are the two pieces we're looking for. If you can track those two down, we'll start there.
All right.
Stone floor is the important part. This one's got a wooden floor, so we need the stone floors.
We need the stone floor. All right.
There should only be two pieces that have stone floors. Everything else should be good.
This guy here is half.
All right, there we go. It's got our doorway.
The other half, I think. Right?
Yeah. Yes, that is those two. Yep. All right, now if you can find the wall pieces for them. You got a fireplace on this side. That's the double for here, it looks like. Yeah. Or for over here.
It's this side.
It's that double.
And
cook place.
Wood. Wood.
That's it.
Wood. It's gonna have the turret there.
Yeah, look at the corner fireplace is what you should be looking for here. That's it. I can see that that corner piece. All right, so this is going to be our first floor. Nope.
No.
No, that's not.
No, that's not right.
It's not the right corner. It has a corner like this, but it's not that one.
Hold on. So it's. No, is it this one?
Yes, it has the oven. That's right. There we go. Okay, so now that we've located our two pieces, let's see how that's going to fit together. So we are going to need our pins to line all this up. So how many of those are we going to
using
need?
This for the meat pecan too, huh?
Yeah, that's what this one's for.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one here, we're not going to glue anything in. We're just going to kind of put them in and kind of show how it's all going to be used. So what we want to do is, since this is the first floor, we don't need to worry about any pins stacking underneath. So we want to take the shortest pin that you have.
This guy here?
With a top on it. So you want it with the tapered edge.
All right, it'd be this guy.
Would be that one there. All right, you're going to put that in each one of these all the way down until the top of this.
Obviously not that far.
Oh, no, not that far. All right, so maybe we will actually have to. That hole's a little big. You've got that green handled tool there. You can just poke that right through with.
I knew that. That was a test. You passed. Congratulations.
So try a longer one. I'll try these over here and see what I can get to. Yeah, there we go. So you just want to make sure that none of the ribbing on the side, none of that sticks out, because that'll catch on the wall piece above. It'll be hard to remove.
Oops, probably, maybe.
You just use the tool on the other side and push it up a little bit. All of the wall corners where you have these holes, they're all pass-through, full top to bottom. So anywhere you've got those, you can always poke it through the other side if you press it down too far. That was really important in the design. Yeah, just give it a little tap, it's fine.
Give it a little tappy.
Yeah, so that lines up pretty perfect right there.
Perfect.
Beauty. Slide that guy in. Throw your top piece on.
Beauteous.
Just drop right in place.
All right.
These guys roll right together. We're set there. All right, floor one's done. All right, easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
So now's the question: when you're playing, are you gonna want to play with full height walls like this, or are you gonna be taking your walls off when you're playing?
Well, for me to display everything to my characters, and for them to move their miniatures easily and stuff, I think for me, I would probably use it as a half wall.
Yeah, so you go this route.
Right.
Yeah.
For playing game time and stuff. Now, I could, there are instances where this would be great, to have. It, fully put together. I mean, I'm sure, there's going to be instances.
Yeah.
What if the I don't know, not to be extreme, but what if half the building gets blown apart?
Right.
And now I need to show a cover and stuff like that, or different things. I mean.
Yeah, I think a lot of it, for this particular building, I don't think it matters very much. But for a lot of other buildings you're going to be using, I think it does matter for exactly what you brought up, which is cover, concealment. Some of those things, I mean, here, like I said, it's all straight walls.
Right.
You don't really have to worry about it. But if we were talking about people outside, how do I know where those windows are?
Right.
And what I can see from there, I can't without the walls there. So it's something to think about for how you're going to be using the structure.
Even if you needed the walls. If I had something hanging off the wall, if I had traps on the walls, stuff like that, where I had to have the party actually stand up at the table, come over here and look, okay, you stepped here, boom, you get hit with an arrow. It flew off the wall.
Exactly.
Right at this spot right here kind of thing,
Which you're not going to see with the third wall because it's halfway up your character.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so let's get into the second floor. So, let me drop this on. Actually, let me get rid of that door. I know that's not going to go very well when I try and put that on. And of course, I can't see what I'm doing. Where's that wall? Why are you... I literally can't see.
What?
Well, the camera is very...
Oh, to drop it down?
Yeah.
Do you want to help?
I'm trying to figure out what's wrong. Oh, because I didn't put the walls back on.
Oh, yeah, you don't have the next level.
Yeah, that would be it.
So, go ahead, very easily put the wall on there.
Yeah, let's do that. That would make more sense. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's just the one in the fireplace.
There she goes.
Alright, so now, we can drop that on there like normal.
Very nice.
And we can take this off.
Okay, so I see we have a little fireplace in the corner over there. Actually like an oven almost.
Yeah, it's actually kind of like a vent for heat from the fireplace below. Doesn't have its own fireplace on this one.
And this one has an actual... Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, and it's got the big main fireplace in the middle of the wall. That's what you're looking for on the other piece there.
I think this might be the upper part of this.
Yeah, this one should still have that. Yep, it's got the little top there.
That's part of the tower, I think.
So is this. Put this over with that tower piece.
Tower.
Let's get rid of this too.
Oh. So, did you get it?
That's one of them. And that's another one, I believe. I believe that's another one.
Yes. That is. This is. this is possibly. And where's that? This is upper over here. And then this guy has windows on the outside. Is that it?
Well, this is the Oh, I don't know what you're doing right there, buddy. But this one I think goes there.
Yeah, that's how I was looking for this piece.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Alright, so let's put this together here. Well, I could put the pins in and then we could decide.
Yeah. So on this one, though, what you need to do is, since you're going to be doing it that way, you're going to want to put a locking pin in here, which is one without the tip on the top.
Okay.
So it's
a long one or a short one?
I would put a long one in, just to make sure you're going to have enough on both sides. If you don't have a long one, it's fine. If there's a tip on it, it's okay. Just put the tip down.
Okay.
So that the square part's up, so you have really good traction against your... Yeah, that's what you don't want to do. Though. So just poke it back with the tool from the other side.
Once again,
You want to leave it up about 1/4 of an inch, I'd say, so that when you lock the floor in, it'll give you enough.
Like that.
Enough friction. That's exactly where you want it. Yep.
All right.
So you want to do that in all these. I'll take this side for you. Give me a 3, please.
Now you would be gluing these in probably if you were.
You would most likely be gluing them in, yeah. I mean, we're obviously not going to do that. And I don't necessarily recommend gluing them in the first time you're putting this together. My suggestion is try it one way, see if you like it. If you do, great. Right. Just make sure everything's exactly where you want it, and then glue it in later. But I don't recommend gluing it in right when you get it, thinking, oh, I'm going to use it like this and it's going to be perfect. Because if you don't like it and you've glued them in already, you're SOL.
That makes sense,
There's nothing you can do to fix that. All right. So this is the part that's kind of a little tricksy. That's not the right floor piece.
I told you.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
That
Is
looks
there,
like
is
the
there
right
one of these
floor
things
piece.
that goes in between? Spacer thing?
No, they're only for the roofs.
Oh.
Oh, because it's half of this. It's half on this side and half on your side.
Oh, okay.
So you just want to take it and clip them together. Yeah, you probably want to take the wall off though, so you can snap them and make sure everything fits in. The other option is whether or not you're going to glue the floors together. Now, again, in this particular building, the floors are all uniform, so
Right.
you can't take this one and put it with that one. You have to use these two sides. So I do recommend gluing the sides together to make it easier to hold the building nice. You know.
And of course, you'll have all that stuff in the directions, I guess.
Yeah.
You'll have some kind of recommendation.
There's PDF instructions on exactly where you want your pins, and we have a nice little tutorial on putting them in and how to use them properly, how to cut them if you need to make them a little shorter. It's really easy. For that
So
kind
far,
of
it's a
stuff.
lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Because at first I was like, "It's a little overwhelming," but
It seems like a lot of stuff, but really, it's just. Unfortunately, we started with them all garbled around, so it was hard to figure out which piece it is. But now that we've kind of laid them out, this process will go a lot faster.
right.
But just to show the kind of how it is now that we've just put those pins in, you can, pick these up. It's very, very simple to
Nice.
move it around just with the pins, not even gluing it together. So that's pretty helpful.
All
So
right,
we'll go on to the
so
next
that's
one.
our third. Or
That's the second one. So now we didn't talk about this. So your first floor is, basically your bar, tavern. The second floor is just an open floor. It does have the big main fireplace, so you can use it as like your eating area, or we've got a little little stage set up here for our minstrels.
Oh, nice.
That they can play on. So you've got that kind of stuff. Each floor has its own access door and an open staircase going up. They do fit miniatures. Not every stair fits them well, but they'll stay on there. so these 2 floors are the basic tavern. So let's finish this one up, and then we'll talk about what comes.
Now, if you wanted to use it as just a basic tavern, can you put the roof on this?
Yeah, I
like
can take this roof and set it on here, and I can have this roof on the other side, and
nice.
That is your tavern in a normal,
right?
Your normal average town.
Nice.
Now what?
So it has multiple uses, is what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The whole point of this is you can scale it from a very small inn, and instead of having this on the second floor, you can have it as that the second floor is the one that's coming up after this one, which is 3 tavern rooms. So you've got 3 inn rooms, I should say. So we can have just a small tavern on the first floor, have our second floor be these 3 inn rooms with a small balcony, and only have the 2 floors with this.
Right.
So it's all changeable. You do need to have the first floor as the first floor, and then your second floor is variable between this one or the inn, and then you can change anything as you go up from there.
Sweet.
So it's all about options.
Yes, if you have like your basic inn tavern where it's just like the bar downstairs and your rooms upstairs, that's great. Then this one would be like your middle class or upper class one where you have an area, like you said, you have your minstrels playing, maybe you have a little sitting area on the side, and then upstairs you have your rooms, maybe your more luxurious inn, so to speak.
Right.
So that's cool. I like it.
And it doesn't even need to be used for an inn, to be quite honest. So if we were to take one of the later floors we're going to get to, let's keep doing this one though.
All right.
Pins is what we want next. We're going to use the small ones with the tips up. So let's say we had the first floor and the second floor just like we have them here. I could really just use this for a manor house,
right.
Or something like that. There are a lot of options that you can do with the building because of the open floor plan. You can put different types of furniture and thing, and you can make it a store. You can be a shop,
business.
The fact that it's all
warehouse.
open. We've some of the things we've got over here to talk about. We've got some customizable store shelving that you can put in.
Nice.
You've got books and scrolls and potions and weapons and those types of things that can go on there. So really, this one building can turn out to be just about anything you want it to be if you're limited in space, especially at the table, but also shelving space to store all your stuff. If you can only have one building, this is going to be the building you're going to want to have at your tabletop. All right, so you're good on this side, but we do need one more. If you notice, this has a half plug here.
I was testing it.
So we'll drop that one in. All right, now let's get to those walls.
I don't know which ones we need.
This is the big fireplace there.
This one here.
And I've got this one here.
There we are.
All right, so they're on.
Sweet. Very nice.
Now, the next floor is going to be the inn.
Okay.
So it's going to have, yep, you're going for it right there.
This one?
Nope, keep going past it.
This one.
That one right there.
This guy.
So this is going to be here.
I know this is going to be upstairs on one of these.
And then we've got another, yep, that's the upstairs of here.
And then this looks like it's in here, maybe.
That is exactly it, yes. That should have the other side of...
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah. All right, now these floors, you'll see they start to have a little bit of a puzzle lock on the sides where they will snap lock together.
I just realized I should have worn my game night shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, we're going to be doing this again.
What an ass.
So it's all right. I could have worn mine, John.
I might have a Carhartt on. I'm just your average guy. I'm an average Joe.
I'm some dude.
I can use the sign here.
Yeah, you can have a sign on the video that says, "This is some guy," and it goes, "Ding, some guy," and I go,
All right, you hang on to that one.
Should
So
I
now
put some pins in
on this one, you want to take this part, and remember we're going to put the pins in that have that are flat on the top, so that they lock into the floor above it. Right? So that's flat.
Oh, yeah,
and then
the little pins.
Yeah, little pins. Doesn't matter which one it is, actually. Right? Little, tall.
Do you need me to switch?
You can go ahead and switch it for a little bit.
Just the transition.
Yeah, just click transition, and once it's done, then you do your other two to get set up for the next shot. Yeah, so now, even without the glue, it pretty much holds those on.
Right.
Just with the pins. Nope, that goes in the front.
I knew that.
There's a little balcony there.
Well, so far you've passed all my tests.
That's good to hear.
Yep.
All right, now we're going to do the ones with the tips on the top.
Tips on the top. Long or short?
Short ones.
Are you recording the both sides? Or the one side?
I'm sorry?
And those both sides are recorded, or?
Just the right side records. The left side is what you can see. That's your setup. And then you transition from the left to the right.
Oh. Okay.
There we go. Drops right. Now, does that come right off? Yeah, beautiful. I just want to make sure that the walls, since this is the way we're doing it, that they come right off. Beautiful. All right, so that's the in. So now break out the doors. They're on a little, kind of like a pallet that they're printed on. Oh, I took them already.
Oh.
So we've got the doors here. We've got four that look almost exactly the same. Three of them are the same. You notice that one's a little shorter or a little narrower. The narrow one goes in the balcony here. So the downside to the setup that we've got here, where we're going to be using those third walls, can be the doors. So you got the door in there. Now when I'm trying to go get this on, I have to find it, get it into the slot, and that's, as you can see, not very easy.
Right, so...
And then I can set it down on there. Now that was just with the front door.
Yeah.
Now imagine I'm doing that with 4 doors on 2 different sides. That's not very easy. So what I do when I'm doing that is
separate area.
I leave them aside. When I take the piece off, then I put the doors in.
Right.
At that point to use them during gameplay. That's exactly.
I just want to put it in there and get it look like.
Yeah, I want all of them in.
Okay.
Stick them all in there. Make sure they fit real good. They should slide in and out really easily. The keyhole should be at the top of the door.
The thing is, you guys know how to do this. I cannot.
Well, you're going to know how after we're done with this. That's the idea of this video. Kind of. We'll do this again, instructional. You know, maybe we'll number it or something. If
Right.
we have to. On the bottom or something.
Yeah.
1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3.
Yeah, you have to do that.
You know, I don't know.
I think it's built in two.
I think most gamers can figure out how this goes together with basic instructions.
Yeah, right. I'm sure of it. Okay, actually, did we put these on already? Oh, yeah, we did. All right. Put those out for a minute. So now we got to put the next floor on.
Okay.
So that was the end. Let's get that one dropped off here. So looking at the in, while he's going on to the next one, I'm going to talk about this one. So, like you said, you're just going to keep your doors aside when you're taking it apart, putting it back together. So we've got quite a bit of furniture in the in here for the inn. Each one of the rooms has a small shelf, has a vanity with the water basin. We've got the bed, and We've got a small couch and a fireplace out here. We've also got a chest in each room, and there's a porter that is available with the inn floor. If you had 2 inn floors, you get 2 porters in order to carry the luggage up and down. Also, really useful for the if you've got the master suite upstairs, which we'll talk about how that all comes together later on. So that's the basic inn. You got 3 rooms here, which again stackable. This could be 12 levels high. It can have 36 rooms up here. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want, whatever you're looking to do for your campaign. Take it off and poke it up.
Okay. You got your pins in your half over there?
Nope.
I'll take that off you.
Totally slacking.
While you're talking away over there.
Are you still top down?
I switched a few times already.
Oh, you've been switched? Okay, good, good.
When you are talking about the details, so I switched it to the top.
Perfect.
I got this.
Yeah, so you see here my pins are starting to fall through already because I didn't glue them. So I'll just have to be careful when I slide it on because it's not going to hold it very well. That one will keep it though. All right, so the next floor that we've got is the barracks floor. That is one without the stairs on that side. That's not the barracks. The barracks is the other one. Yep, that one in your hand right there, yeah. So this is the balcony for this side. And then we need the other side will have a fireplace just like this, John. Same exact fireplace on the other side. It mirrors it. That's going to be it, yep. Alright, so this is call it the barracks. Really could be, again, these rooms can be whatever you want. But that's how we've got ours set up. Alright, now we want to...
Yeah, this is a happening place. People might get out of hand. Especially when we have the band here, and we might have to bounce them out on their heads, so we need a place for our guards to stay.
Right. And if you're at a a more remote inn, like our way stations, where you're really just traveling on the road, and this is the only thing around, yeah, you might have a guard post there where you've got a dozen guards stationed, and they patrol the roads nearby.
I mean, like you said, if it's like a way station, so to speak, where you only have an inn, a blacksmith, and a stable. Of course they're going to stay here. They eat their meals here. They eat dinner here. They have breakfast here.
Right. They get their horses taken care of. Their carts fixed. You've got a cartwright or something there.
Right.
So this floor, instead of having a balcony, it just has a bit more room, and the walls are closed off out here. So this one, yep, we got a stringy. All right, so this one's going to be here, and then on your side, it's going to be that big fireplace one there. Yep, there you go. So that one will drop in. All right, now we're up to the barracks.
Sweet.
And in this one, let's take over here and show what we've got going on in the barracks. So here we've got some bunk beds.
Like this bed.
Some more chests, of course. Everybody needs a place to lock up all their stuff, and the rogues need something to pick and steal from. So we've got those, a couple of benches here. There's a large assortment of this type of furniture for the building itself. It's really up to you how you're going to be using it. But the barracks are kind of like the second floor, except again they just have that little outcropping there. We'll see that the floors that come after this, if we choose to use them, the master suite and the tower, they have an extra staircase over here that these guys don't have. Thank you. All right, so it's going to be that one next. That's
This
the
guy.
master suite. Yep, and that's going to go on this side. That's the staircase to get into the tower portion. Beautiful. All right, yeah, keep chugging away. I'll talk about that one. All right, so this is the master suite. Part of this one. We have our modular bookcases here that we can use this for. I kind of like the library idea. You know, think of a place where you've got maybe a noble lives here.
I like it.
So he's got, you know, this whole upper floor and this small tower for his family, those types of things. So lots of different options for what's available to put on those shelves. Again, this is just more like library stuff.
Maybe he owns the whole place.
Right, could be where the owner and his family live.
Yeah.
You know, sure.
And he's someone that's in politics or something. I don't know.
Getting there. Almost to the tower.
Almost.
Well, actually, if I didn't want to do the tower, I could just, again, throw my roofs on at this point, forget that those stairs exist, say that the architect was an idiot, and pretend that the building was finished. But we're not going to do that. We're going all
Could,
out.
but
We're going all out.
You know the architect well.
Yes, yes I do.
You know, you would be insulting yourself. So, okay,
How we doing there?
we're ready.
All right.
No, need a floor.
You got the floor ready.
Oh, we have the floor. I knew that.
Yeah.
It's testing you. Probably not. I don't know. Yeah, because there's another tower, so we do get some other steps over here, huh?
Yes, this is where the tower steps come into play. Not sure why this isn't lined up here. Let's see something a second. Something seems off here.
Some British.
This one pin over here I noticed was a little lacking. Fell down in, I think.
No, I guess it's alright. It just looked weird, like the, because it sits in on this side, it doesn't go out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It, like, looks real weird. But, we'll see. Put the other side, let me see how it looks like. Does it line up right? Yeah, it lines up right. Alright. Alright, so that's it for that one. So now we'll kick it up to the tower.
All right, now we're out of tips with our Well, no, I'm sorry, we're not.
Yeah, just use the longer ones, it's fine. So the tower, the first thing we need on the round turret side is going to be a roof. So this is where the roof bases come in. Hey, you want to use the ones with the tips here, bud?
Oh, I knew that.
Because these are the roof bases. It does. You can leave the other ones in. It's fine. They should be able to fit right through these.
Everything that you tell me is a test. Whether I thought of it or not, which I haven't thought of any of it. You did. But you're passing. Flying code.
So if you look at the underneath of the roofs, are you at the front camera or top camera?
The front.
Front. All right. So if you look underneath the roofs, you can see the bases for the roofs. That's what locks them together and allows them to support each other in the center. It's the overlapping base and roof itself. So there's going to be three pieces you're looking for. You're looking for this one, which is right there. You're looking for this little guy, which is right there. And the other one is a full square. That's that one there. All right. So this is how they're going to go, like this. The points all go this way, to the front of the inn. The points all go to the front. Yep, just like that. That's exactly how you're going to put it together.
All right. So then this just goes on top of here in each piece.
That goes on there, like that. Yep. That front one goes on.
Front
and they all just go right in there.
This front feller here. Somehow. And this feller here goes on.
Yep, you got it. Slide it.
Why am I'm missing a hole. See? Hole.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about that. If we were using the other roof, like this one.
Oh yeah, so
this one works with that. That one
out
doesn't.
There before I just bang it.
No, it's fine. Poke it out there.
All right, cool.
There we go. So now we need to get the two roof parts here. Now we're just gonna set these on.
Okay.
So they're little pins on top, built in to the.
Oh, we're just gonna do just the roof. We're saying without the tower.
No, the tower is right there.
I know, but are we putting the tower up?
Yeah.
No? Okay. All right, so
dumping my water everywhere.
This guy here.
There you go. All right, so yeah, that's all secure there. Okay, so tower is easy. You want the one that has, it's only 3 walls. That goes to here first. You got 3 walls. The back wall's missing where the steps are. That one there, yep. So that, you just got to make sure we're lining up the steps in here. We'll go on there.
Sweet. All right, we're putting pins in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now this one, you have to pay attention to where the steps are coming up to figure out which one you're going to use. So we're going to want to use this one here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Next, it's going to be this guy. Is going to be the top, I think. So this one should be next. Yeah, because this holds the roof.
Right.
So this one's going to go here. Yep.
Okay.
Get this guy down. Right around the pins.
We just stick our scatter in here.
The chimneys.
We forgot to put them in.
The chimneys.
Oh, there. They go on the outside.
Yeah.
I knew that. See?
Yeah, usually you put chimneys on the outside of your house,
Usually.
not inside.
Sometimes, you know.
As well in there.
Maybe the guy collects chimneys.
And these two, we're going to pretend.
You know, I know a guy that calls it a chimney.
A chimney?
Yeah, it drives me nuts every time he says it. Chimney. A chimney fire.
Alright, so next time we need to make sure we have more pins.
Yeah.
But that is the beast.
Move forward.
Hey, look now. I'm picking it up now.
Oh my
It's not
god.
falling apart. And it's only pinned, not glued.
Yeah.
Just wanted to show you that it's possible.
You are taller than the building.
This is I'm like King Kong. This is my favorite building to climb. Very nice. So now, let's take that over there.
39.
Some chimneys.
Yeah, go ahead and stop it.
Stop it?
Yeah.
Lovely, sweet.